When you are chasing intent in demos and you're doing this split and funnel bullshit, you're going after symptoms. You're not actually fixing the root problem in your acquisition strategy. You are not. It continually puts, in my opinion, the blame back on marketing. What's the real biggest challenge at companies? That no one can agree on the fucking problem.
I can't take no loss. Hit the ground and go off. Yeah, run it.
This is baller click-through rates.
Okay.
So this was all clean. This guy comes in here. Where is he? There he is. And he's just getting everything out. He's bringing me lights and like, there we go.
You know, we've kind of skirted around it for a while, like a long while. And I think it's time to really get aggressive and go at demand generation, man.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of people going into 2024 thinking that demand gen is the savior.
I think what's been preached about demand gen is now for a world that just doesn't exist, right? It was when categories were growing exponentially, right? Things were high growth. You could go out and do this playbook. I think there's a lot of agencies out there just looking to make a quick buck. And they found a path to do it with this because it looks really fucking cool. The data looks cool when you present it this way. And that's what I think is at play. And I say that because I lived it and I just sharing that journey that I've been through.
I've been seeing stuff about demand generation all over for a while now. What's going on? What are you guys actually doing with demand gen?
Short answer, we just find companies over-invested in lead generation, convince them to cut that stuff off and focus on capturing demand.
That doesn't sound like generating demand. What do you mean by that? What are you doing?
There's a lot of companies right now, they are way over-invested in getting leads, right? If we shut that stuff off and we actually go out and focus on going out to capture demand right now, their revenue and pipeline actually go up.
But aren't you guys talking about creating demand?
You can look at the metrics then, right? We look at sales velocity going up, we look at win rates improving, we look at pipeline going up. All those metrics are improving right now to show that we're actually creating demand for these companies.
And what exactly are you doing to get those metrics to go up?
Yeah, so actually what we do is we do a split the funnel exercise where we show them, we split the funnel and we show them as we write down every source that they get leads from right now. And then we focus on another funnel metric where their inbounds are coming in. So where they get demo requests, contact us, request a quote. And through that analysis, actually show them to not even run any of that stuff and only focus on the things that actually drive demos going forward.
So you're reporting on doing what's already working, taking away what's not working, so that what was working seems to be working even better? Is that honestly it?
We see all sorts of metric improvements, right? So we see their win rates increase, we see sales velocity increase, and because we've redistributed the budget now into actually getting the high intent leads, those numbers go up as well.
Do they get more of those then? Like, how does that work?
And they're getting actually more demo requests. That's what their sales team actually wants. Those metrics alone prove that it's working and we're actually creating demand.
Okay, how is that demand creation? And secondly, how can you scale that? Can you really do more of that? Can you get as many demo requests as you want?
We go out and we educate and create brand affinity to actually create the demand. So we just educate on the category and the product through these ads, and we scale that up to drive more demo requests.
I just talked to this marketer, demand marketer. He was just telling me that every quarter his CMO basically looks to him and says, you know, give us more of those demo requests. They seem to be closing at a higher rate, high intent, right? But how can you just keep getting more of them?
We are helping marketers right now, though.
Sure, but what is happening? Demand generation suggests that you're generating demand. The whole B2B marketing world is relying on demand generation now. The stakes are pretty damn high.
You think I'm a parasite to B2B marketing, don't you?
I knew I wasn't gonna be able to hold it together.
But this is like, as we talk about it more, like, so I realized the way, the way you're grilling me isn't what I was ready for, right?
Is it too much?
But the concept is still right.
It was just too good to be true. There is truth to it, but the expectations were so out of whack with reality because it was happening at a time where most B2B SaaS companies were thriving.
All right, need some hashtags. Wait, we gotta get some. Here we go. All right, we did it. We fired the first shots. We just pushed out the demand gen illusion on LinkedIn, so we're gonna see how that goes. It is an action-packed morning here. Okay, we had a great freaking prospect call today, honestly, too. I spent over an hour with that discussion with her, and I'm 99% sure they're gonna become a new customer, actually, so we can get them into the formula.
So we got to start planning for 2024 now. We got some big growth goals, and I think one thing is really clear. Demand generation is still just building a funnel, and the faster you realize that, the faster you're going to realize that acquisition costs are becoming unsustainable if you keep building a funnel, and we got to do something else. So going into 2024, and all of our planning is going to be around getting compounding effects. We're going to focus heavily on the newsletters, our core distribution strategy. So I'm going to be really excited for 2024 and to share this journey with you all.